Welcome to AZ English Fluency, where we guide you on your complete journey from A to Z. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Olivia. Today, we are going to practice one of the most important and often one of the most nerve-wracking conversations you will ever have in English, a job interview. I know that this experience can feel very stressful. You want to show your skills and your personality, but you are worried about finding the right words in English. My goal today is to help you feel prepared, calm, and confident so that the real you can shine through. By the end of this practice session, you will have achieved 3 important and very practical goals. First, you will know the most common questions that are asked in a job interview in English. There will be no surprises. Second, you will have practice answering these questions out loud, here with me, in a safe and supportive space. This is your chance to train your speaking muscles. And third, you will have simple, clear, model answers that you can listen to and adapt for your own real-life interviews. If building your professional English skills is one of your important goals, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel now. Let's work on your career success together. Think of this as your first step towards your dream job. Okay, let's begin our simulation. I want you to get comfortable. I want you to imagine you are sitting in a nice professional office. You are dressed in smart clothes, and you feel ready and prepared. I am the interviewer. I am sitting across the desk from you. I will smile to make you feel comfortable, and the interview will now start. Hello, and thank you for coming in today. To start, could you tell me a little about yourself? Okay, that is the first and most famous question. It can be a little scary, but it is a great opportunity. Now, I will give you about 15 seconds to think and answer out loud. You can pause the audio if you need more time. Remember, there is no pressure here. Just try your best. Your time to answer starts now. Great job! That is a brave first step. Here is a coaching tip for this question. Don't tell your entire life story. The interviewer wants a short, professional summary. A very good and simple formula to use is present, past, and future. First, talk about your current job. Then, talk about your past experience. And finally, talk about your future goal and why you are here for this interview. Here are 2 simple A2, B1 friendly model answers. Listen to the structure. The first model answer. Certainly. My name is Maria, and I am currently a marketing assistant with 3 years of experience in social media. Before that, I studied marketing at university. I am looking for a new opportunity to grow my skills in a creative company, which is why I was so excited to apply for this role. Here is a second model answer. Of course, I am a software developer with 5 years of experience specializing in front-end development. In my last role, I was part of a team that launched a new mobile application. I am very passionate about creating user-friendly experiences, and I am hoping to bring my skills to a forward-thinking company like this one. Okay, let's move to the next part. We are going to talk about your experience and your strengths. Thank you for that. Now, could you tell me, what is your biggest strength? This is your chance to shine. Think about something you are truly good at and connect it to the job. I will now give you 15 seconds to think and answer out loud. Your time starts now. Fantastic! Here is the coaching tip. Choose a real strength and give a very short example of how you have used it. Don't just say, I am a hard worker. Show it. Here are 2 model answers. First example is, I believe my biggest strength is my organization. In my previous job, I was responsible for scheduling all team meetings and deadlines, and I never missed one. I enjoy creating clear and efficient systems. Second example is, I would say my biggest strength is that I am a very collaborative person. I really enjoy working in a team and sharing ideas. In my last project, I helped my team to brainstorm new solutions, which led to a very successful outcome. Now for the opposite question. This one can be tricky. And what would you say is your biggest weakness? Okay, this is a famous question. The goal is to be honest, but also to show that you are aware and you are working on it. I will give you 15 seconds to think of your answer and say it out loud. Let's begin. That is a tough one, and you did well. Here is the coaching tip. Choose a real, but not a fatal weakness. For example, don't say, I am always late. The most important part is to explain how you are trying to improve it. Let's listen to 2 model answers. First one. Sometimes I can be a bit too focused on the details of a project, which can slow me down. However, I am learning to focus on the bigger picture and to trust my team members more. I am now using time management tools to help me stay on track. Here is a second model answer. In the past, I was a bit shy about public speaking. However, I knew it was an important skill, so I took an online course and I started volunteering to give small presentations at team meetings. I am much more comfortable with it now. Excellent! You are doing so well. Now, let's move to some other common interview questions. Why are you interested in this role? Why do you want to work for this company? For this question, you need to show that you have done your research. You need to connect your skills and goals to the company's mission. You have a short time to give your answer out loud. Go ahead. Very good. The tip here is to be specific. Mention something you like about the company. Maybe its products, its values, or its reputation. Then explain how you can contribute. Here are 2 model answers. First, I have always admired this company's commitment to sustainability. I am very passionate about environmental issues, and I believe my skills in project management could be a great asset to your green initiatives. Second, I am a long-time user of your products, and I have always been impressed by their quality and design. I want to be part of a team that creates things that people love to use, and I am confident that my experience in customer support would be very valuable here. Here is another common and sometimes difficult question. Why did you leave your last job? The key here is to be positive and professional. Never say anything negative about your old company or your old boss. Focus on the future. You have 15 seconds to answer. Let's hear it. Well done. The coaching tip is simple. Focus on your desire for growth, a new challenge, or a new opportunity. Let's listen to 2 model answers. First model answer. I learned a great deal in my previous role, and I am very grateful for the experience. However, I felt that I was ready for a new challenge and an opportunity to take on more responsibility, which this role offers. Second model answer. My previous company was wonderful, but it was a very small team. I am looking for an opportunity to work in a larger organization with more opportunities for professional development and growth. And now, a question about the future. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The interviewer wants to know about your ambition and if you plan to stay with the company for a while. Think about your professional goals. You have 15 seconds to answer out loud. Great! The tip is to show that you are ambitious, but also realistic. Connect your 5-year plan to the company you are interviewing with. Here are 2 model answers. First one. In 5 years, I hope to have become a true expert in my field. I would like to take on more senior responsibilities within this company and perhaps even mentor new team members. Second one. My goal for the next 5 years is to grow with the company. I want to develop my skills and become a valuable member of the team. I am excited by the opportunities for training and development that you offer here. Okay, we are nearing the end of the interview. This next part is very important. So that's all the questions I have for you. Do you have any questions for me? This is a very important moment in the interview. You must always say yes. Saying no can make you seem uninterested. Asking a question shows that you are engaged and you have been listening carefully. I want you to practice asking a question. Here are some simple and safe questions you can ask. Choose one and say it out loud. Here is a model question you could ask. Could you tell me more about the team I would be working with? Another good question is, what does a typical day look like in this role? And one more. What are the biggest challenges for someone in this position? Asking a question like this shows that you are already thinking like a member of the team. Okay, now for the very last part of our simulation, the closing. That's a great question. Thank you again for your time today. We will be in touch with you by the end of the week with an update. Now, it is your turn to end the conversation politely and professionally. You should thank the interviewer for their time and say that you look forward to hearing from them. I will give you a moment to say your final words out loud. Perfect! A strong, positive ending leaves a great final impression. Here are 2 simple model answers for you. You could say, "Thank you for the opportunity to interview for this role. I enjoyed learning more about the company. I look forward to hearing from you." Or, a little shorter, "Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you. I hope to hear from you soon." And the interview is complete. You did an amazing job. Take a deep breath. Practicing conversations like this in a safe space is the #1 way to reduce your anxiety and build your confidence for the real thing. Remember, the goal of an interview in English is not to use perfect, complex grammar. The goal is clear communication. Simple, honest, and confident answers are always the best. You have all the tools you need. Before your next real interview, I recommend that you listen to this episode again and write down your own personal answers to these questions. Don't copy the model answers exactly. Make them your own. Practice saying them out loud until they feel natural and comfortable to you. Preparation is the key to success. Thank you so much for your active participation today. I know it takes courage to speak out loud and practice like this, and you should be very proud of yourself. Preparing for these professional situations is a journey, and I would love to know how I can help you more. In the comments below, please tell me, which interview question do you find the most difficult to answer in English? Your feedback is so valuable, and it will help me create more useful content for you and for our entire community. Thank you for trusting me with your practice today. If you found this simulation helpful for your professional goals, please make sure you are subscribed to AZ English Fluency so we can continue on this journey together, from A to Z. Until next time, keep practicing and good luck.